Hey everybody, it's Jen, Scrapbena Creations. I have another daily, why do I do that? Another December daily share for you guys. These are days 13 through 18 and hopefully it doesn't take me too long to get through that. So here is the double page layout. This is just a piece of paper from the Holly Jolly and I cut it to cover one of the snap pages, and I just journaled here about my girlfriend had come over and she had brought her little guy over. This is going to be his first Christmas, and so she came over to have some tea and some cookies that I baked, and it was the first time, and you guys can't see this because I have to cover up the faces, and I'm not sure, this glare might be horrible. So this is me holding the little guy, and these are pictures of me with the baby and Ruben, and it was the first time he had ever seen a cat, so it was kind of funny. And Ruben's back here in this picture, but you can't see him because he's so dark, and this is the baby here. And so it just says holiday hugs and mistletoe kisses, and then the snowman with the big hug. This is Believe. This is from Serena, and then just some thickers for day 13, and it was so cute. Like, when he didn't really understand until Ruben moved, and then it was just adorable. So I wanted to document that, and I just love snuggling this little guy. So that was day 13th, and that was Friday the 13th. So day 14th was a Saturday, and here's the double page layout. So this is a paper bag in the middle. So this day, I love this. So this card says, all I want for Christmas is, and then it says, my two front teeth, a hippopotamus, peace on earth, goodwill towards men, you, and other. And I wrote twins because my girlfriend who I grew up with had twins that day. So we got that news. I'm really sorry for the glare. I'm kind of filming this where I'm looking at the camera backwards, and it's not usually an angle I tape at, so I'm not doing very well with it. But so here's just, I journaled about finding out about them. So I just used like a green tag and then a red glitter heart, and then here's a picture of the babies. They're so cute. So this day also Michelle had come over, and for a quick visit to drop over my swap package, which was awesome. So I had this bag, and I had pre-cut the glitter tree, which was the Lawn Fawn die, and then on the back of it I put her the card that she gave me. So when you open the card up, I just journaled about that day and then Michelle's message. And then, okay, so on the inside of this, let me see, I just had a tag in there. So I took a picture of, I don't know if you guys can see that. I took a picture of the stuff that she gave me and made for me, and I just journaled, and then she had these tags on my gifts, which I didn't notice in the video that she had written on the back, so I put flip us over, and then I just glossy accented the bow so you can actually flip them over and read her messages. And then on the back, this was the tag that she had given me on my gift, and this was how she had addressed my envelope for the card. And then I just put some Silent Night stickers. I faux stitched it along the edges, and then I just put some words. Those were Silent Night too. So it says Christmas, opening gifts, presents, blessed, hot cocoa, because she'd made hot cocoa. So that just goes back in the bag. And then this is a picture. Oh, yeah, and so I put this as day 15 as well. I changed that up a little bit. So even though she came on the 14th, I did it as day 15 because I wanted the hot chocolate, the glare is terrible, to match. And this page, I don't know, you guys, I need help. It needs something. It's not sparkly, something's missing. So here's a picture of the hot chocolate. So the 15th, which you'll see on the other page, we got a huge snowstorm, and hubby had to go out and snowblow our driveway for the first time. And so when he came in, we had the hot chocolate that Michelle had sent us, and she had wrapped it with this coffee cup on the front. So he had the caramel, I had the candy cane, which was amazing, and I just wrote in Snap letters, yum, and then underneath this was one of the Snap stickers, and it just says cheers. And then this was a 3x4 Michaels card. I just cut it up. It says Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. And then I just did a bunch of paper banners and put 15. But it totally needs something. Some bling. I don't know, but I don't really have anything here that's working, so I may have to fix that one when I get home. It just looks a little bland to me. But so here's the other picture for that day. So this is the big snowstorm, and this is hubby outside shoveling. And so I journaled about that, and so I said that we got our first big snowstorm, and it was 20 plus centimeters. Sorry, there's an airplane going overhead. I'm just letting it pass in case you guys can really hear that. And then it turned into freezing rain and ice pellets for several hours, and then it turned into pouring rain for several hours, and we actually got water in our house. It rained so much. So that's crazy East Coast Canadian weather. And then I just talked about having the hot cocoa. So this was the Sunday. And then the next day is the 16th of December, and that was a Monday, obviously, following the Sunday. And this was the day that I left for Florida. So I have this pull-out page for the 16th, and I'm not going to open this up because there's personal information on here, but what I did was I have my baggage tag in here. This is one of those file folders that I made using my envelope punch board, and I do have a video tutorial on that. So I put in here, I journaled, I have my boarding passes, and I have my car rental because my parents weren't arriving for a week after I got here, so I had a rental car for a week. So that information is in there. And what I had wanted to do, my plan here was I had to stop in Montreal, Canada, which is where Serena's from, and I joked, it was kind of a nightmare, but it was funny at the same time because there was a snowstorm that day as well. And I'm just going to put this down because I know I'm probably shaking. So there was a snowstorm that day as well. So I was late getting out of Halifax, and I didn't really think about it, but we started landing, and the guy next to me said, "Do you think you're going to make your flight, your connection flight?" And I said, "I don't know. I don't even know what time it is," and I never even thought of that. So next thing we know, overhead, there were 5 of us flying into Tampa, and there was 3 other people flying to San Francisco, and they came overboard and they said, "Please let everyone going to Tampa and San Francisco off the plane first in hopes that they can make their connection flight." So we all got our stuff, we got up to the front of the plane, they let us out, and I kid you not, we had to run. And I think I ran, it must have been an easy mile, and we had to go through customs, and it was awful. And my plan had been, because I was supposed to have time in Montreal, was to buy a postcard, because I had seen Sandra Snap Gonzo do that when she went to visit Lisa in Canada. She had got I think it was her, or it was either When Loves to Craft XO had done that, writing on postcards, journaling on our postcards. So my plan had been to get one in Montreal. Well, I barely made the plane. So they were literally closing the doors. I ran and got there. There was a family of 4 behind me, and I begged them to wait for them. I said, "They're right behind me." But at the same time, Serena, I was like, well, it could be worse. Like, I could be somewhere else, but I thought, well, if I don't make this plane, maybe Serena's not doing anything, and we could hook up and meet, which would have been really cool. But I did make the flight, which made me really happy. So anyways, that was a really long story. So that was day 16. And then when I got into Tampa, into my rental car, it had the dates, and then it was 54 degrees that night when I got in, and it has the time, 9:40 p.m. And I just wrote, "Arriving in Tampa, Florida." and I talk about being in my happy place. My parents and I call this our happy place, so I talked about getting here and I was so happy. So the next day is, this is a bag that I had actually gotten from Sarah Elliott in our swap. And that was my first crafty shopping day. I was dying to get out shopping. I had the rental car, I was by myself. So I wrote Florida Sunshine. I took this picture. It was gorgeous that day. And I took this picture of the palm tree. I was sitting in a parking lot, just kind of outside, enjoying the sun. So I have this heart, which came on the package from one of my stamps from Black Friday that I had gotten. This is self-adhesive ribbon tape from Michaels. These are the letters from Serena. I just put warm wishes, so that's the front. And the back, I did some banners and I wrote, "Oh, what fun." Can you guys see that? It's a picture of Hobby Lobby, which was really disappointing, but this is a tree, and then I just have my stamp here. And then on the inside, I journaled about taking that picture in front of the parking lot, and I want to put the temperature and stuff on the back of this card. I went to IHOP for lunch and had pancakes, so I have my receipt, and then I journaled about my scrappy day. So I really like how that one turned out. And then this one here is a map of kind of where I am. So I wrote Crafty Shopping Day, and then I put this is a 3x4 Michaels card, and I just cut out the written part. And so here is one of the main highways, and I literally went up north. I started here, and I've put all the stores that I stopped at, and I went all the way, well, you guys can't even see, yeah, so I went all the way up here and over here. I'd never been that far north to go to Hobby Lobby. So just kind of documented where I went that day. So yeah, and then this is my last page that I'm going to show you guys. This is December 18th. So I just, I did some journaling down here. So I talked about how I woke up to another beautiful morning, and this was the day I did my first video. So I've got some ornaments, and so this is a picture of all the crafty stuff that I had gotten so far. And then it pops up. And so this was the morning, as I was saying, that I did my first video, and I was telling you guys that I had eaten the coconut Oreos for breakfast. So I documented that, and I just said, I wonder if there'll be any left for Santa, and there wasn't. I ate the whole package in a week. And I wrote the perfect vacation breakfast. These are the most amazing cookies I've ever had. Yum. And then this was a gift card cover for Panera Bread, which I took, and because I had lunch there, and so that was my day, crafty shopping and food. So there's so many awesome restaurants that I love visiting when I'm here in the States that we don't have in Canada, so you're probably going to see a lot of food stuff. But I am going to end that there. I have some more pages done, so I hope to do another December daily video for you guys soon. Thanks for watching, and if you have any comments how to improve that one page with some bling or whatever, please let me know. That'd be great. Talk to you guys soon.